Hi, I would like to say something on YouTube. I have a link I want to share on YouTube. It's the people of the water, the people from Australia. This is a concert, a Christian concert that has like millions and millions and billions of records sold already. So they've been going on since I believe it's like the 1950s, around the 1950s. Um, the people of the water are basically from Australia, are like amazing people because they've been supporting me this whole time since my mom showed me where they're at. Every day, most of the time, I go out every day to find where they're at so he can gain support. Well, the people of the water have been supporting me this whole time without me realizing. Since I found them, I tried to find them again. It wasn't successful, but now I'm in a safer and non-toxic environment. I'm able to find people who will support me. So I hope you enjoy this. But I'm basically showing you that support from the world is very important because us young people are important to the world in our ideas, imagination, dreams, and we are important to um, keep loving our dreams and imaginations due to the fact that we had too many people jealous of other people's dreams and imaginations that they were trying to say they own a person, which is not correct. So, with that being said, I want to reaffirm that I am not owned by anyone. I am basically, telling you we all need support, not just men need support. Believe me on that one, Philippines. So now that we want to remember that women deserve support too, most of all due to the fact of their delicateness and their, femininity. But you also want to remember that when we connect with the people who are supporting us on our own planet, remember, I had to take good care of these people very well to the point not one person got killed. So you got to remember, if you're confused about what I'm doing, you got to ask me questions. I can't work like that if you just be silent in another room without making a phone call, email, text, or actually talking to me without making jokes. Okay, so if you have a question, you can also post in the YouTube video. Um, and also remember, you could also like post in like the Facebook comments, Facebook Messenger. I go under Sabrina Socks, SAUX. And yes, I'm the real Sabrina, the one they used to always say, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Sabrina the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, all that good stuff. Even the Bewitched series from the 1950s and the 1950s um, movie, Sabrina. So, yes, I know, but I want to just say that there's a lot of people wanting to take credit for what other people have said and done. So, I want to say that I want to mention Scott Ash because he helped me yesterday. I was having a tough time. He actually did help me, but I want to kind of mention probably like um, $2,000 cash, checking cash for him at the Stafford Creek prison. I just want to say that for his paycheck because I haven't said anything in a long time. I probably would say about uh, 1 trillion food stamps because he does feed a lot of prison people for real. So just remember, Scott Ash, I never forgot you. I was going to post something on it. And Joseph, I just want to say, or Jojo, I would say you already get 3,500 from Hannah Curley. So also Quinault Indian Nation, I want to say each member gets $10,000 check in cash monthly for life. Um, I had to post that on YouTube due to the fact that Hannah Curley didn't believe that people who don't do drugs or alcohol deserved. Um, it's not called per capita anymore. They're going to name it something else. They're going to call it disbursement 2 or Atika disbursement 2 or the Sabrina disbursement 2. Or they would call it like, you know, something different that will relate in an appropriate manner. So just remember, I am basically have to say that because I myself am a Quinault Indian Nation tribal member who is a Native American and who like knows the secrets of the Holy Bible. I have a master's from Oral Roberts University, and I had to do that due to the fact that we had to create um, answers because a lot of people had many questions, and the Bible can be very vague. So when the Bible's very vague, we kind of get like wondering a lot. So there's a Bible out there that speaks perfect English. It's called the ESV. The ESV Bible is actually a Bible where it is written in modern English language. So as you read it, it will basically, you know, spell correctly in modern punctuation too as well. So if you're looking for a modern Bible you're wanting to understand, I now have the ESV Bible being sold over for free on Play Store, or if you want a physical version of the ESV, you want to go to Sabrina's and Aaliyah's CEO company named Sabrina CEO Company at 1-888-328-9621. With this number, they're producing a lot of ESV Bibles. So that's the Bible I now use along in reference to the King James Version Bible. So if you're wanting to look into Bibles, that is a very good Bible, the ESV. But with that being said, I want to say that when you go and like look into other things amongst groceries. I know people are thinking about groceries already. I just only spoke for 8 minutes and 35 seconds. Okay, so groceries are now at every convenience store, every grocery store in your local city area. I don't really put things in the fridge anymore unless you go to the grocery store. I do have free food available for people who can't afford. Um, there's food over at the food banks. I do put food at the food banks from Sabrina and Aaliyah Land. There's fresh food, but I'm gonna post and say something about the food banks. Um, Basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put like more stuff that we use, so I don't want to give people food that they're not gonna use. So from now on, I'm gonna provide food that they're gonna use, like oranges, grapes, strawberries, blueberries, no potatoes, no onions, because that's the stuff we usually get all the time. So I probably would provide that with broccoli, cauliflower, um, a very good version, just stuff that we basically use, and a lot, and also cow meat and trout, and also it will be like fresh and not like processed a lot. So also I will be providing I would say a lot of cow meat and whole milk, insured drinks for the elderly, and also vitamins, multivitamins, and also for all ages, children, babies, and women and men, multivitamins, and also orange juice, berry punch, tropical punch, and mango punch, and also mangoes, and avocado, and green leaf lettuce, and um, cans of stew meat. I know those are super delicious. Cans of stew meat, and also for vegetarians, I would say salad dressing of your choice, which would be Thousand Island. Um, Also ranch, and also some other ones I'm not quite sure, but those are the two ones I know. Also, I would be providing, let's see, there's, oh, berries, raspberries, and huckleberries, and clams. So clams, mussels, lobster, and what else? Oysters to the food banks, due to the fact that I don't think that people who just have check and cash every day should be just getting groceries for themselves. A lot of people don't go out and buying groceries for other people. So we have the food banks that people go to. So I will be providing that with at the food bank right away. So the next time people have go to the food bank, all that stuff would be at the food bank. Everyone gets to go, not just a select people. So just remember, go to your food bank. Remember, the food that they do have will be gone, so they have to replenish all the time. And also remember, I think that people who get food for free should be able to eat good too, not just people who work. Because there's a lot of people who work who provide for their families, but didn't know they have to also provide for worldwide people. So this is what I've been doing since I was a baby, without much hardship, because my mom and my mom's husband had helped me, do it worldwide. Um, so this is a way to create non-excuse land by mentioning it on YouTube to the public. So the food banks that are involved in this would be your local food bank in your local city. So there will be a food bank in your local city. There will be a fund for it, for like, I believe the amount that's being distributed for the world's universes and galaxies, and the world planets. That will be distributed $1 zillion 3 times a day, and plus they'll be giving snacks also at the food bank too, because people need to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner with snacks in between, and not leaving the people providing the food left out. So with that being said, I am doing that, and also they'll be doing that right away in every city on whatever planet you're on, and also wherever you are. Um, so don't remember, everyone's not getting left out. And also Africa, Africa, I would say you do get distribution too. So there will be someone contacting you right away regarding a food bank without violence, without someone trying to harm the people because there's going to be a distribution there in Africa. So I just had to mention that due to the fact that we had too many people attacking um, the Christian people when they distribute in Africa. So I just want to say that because I don't want someone getting hurt and dying over rice or something. Well, I'm not distributing rice. So I don't distribute rice because there's not enough vitamins in there. Um, so I'm not going to do stuff we don't use as much. So we really need wholesome food, fresh fruits and vegetables with milk. Well, some people don't drink milk because they're lactose intolerant, so there's juice. So I'm going to provide also a list for the food banks, like what food bank they need, and also what like things they need, like say they need more insurers for their mom or something, or if they need more um, formula or for their child at home or with them. But also that will be provided a list, and they have to state what kind the child drinks and what kind of vitamin drink the elderly person drinks. So with that being said, okay, so also that list will be given to the food bank, um, local food bank peoples, and it'll go to the higher food bank peoples, and they will distribute right away. They'll be doing distribution on your regular food bank days. So whenever your regular food bank day is in your local community in Africa, you'll be distributed probably, I say you need the food in 2 days. So 2 days. If not 2 days, then wait till next week. I know you're very hungry right now, but just try to remember, do a piece of leaf. You should get it in 2 days. Thank you. And also, I want to mention that when I go out into my own world, my own planet, I do realize that a lot of people here in my community don't like the fact when I mention the food bank. Um, a lot of people don't want me and my daughter to get food. So I'm kind of concerned about that and why that is there. That's kind of like a weird thing to be doing to people when they provide the world food. And I know supposed to come back home with food, but I'm not home. I'm at a safe house. It's not the safe house. It's like um, a non-toxic environment house. So with that being said, I'm safe now. I don't have to worry about my family torturing me, literally torturing me mentally, emotionally, verbally, and physically. So I already contacted the authorities about that. They're investigating it. So just remember, that house would seriously have to talk to me through my brother Jojo, or my mom, and my brother Robert. So my brother Robert, you want to talk to him about it, because I seriously don't think that I'd really talk to Jojo. I really would talk to Robert more instead. So Robert brings a smile to my face. Okay, so with Robert, he did get paid. I paid him, so he's helping out as much as he can. He does have twins. He takes care of, which are his children. So just remember, Robert works every day. He goes to work. But anyway, Scott Ash, I wanted to say that I do remember you. I remember everything that happened in the house. So just remember, I'm taking my medication 3 times a day. I'm going to all my medical appointments. But remember, there will be some people going to prison here shortly. The people who molested anyone on the tribe. There'll be a lot of people going to prison here shortly, especially the ones who abused me and ones who abused my mom. Uh, so those people will be going to prison here shortly. The time is up for them. So just remember, Scott Ash will be paying you to do the work of like $5,000 per week. $5,000 per week. So you'll get a check, not in the mail, but by your boss. So you can receive it every 2 weeks. It will last longer. So your check will be $5,000 every 2 weeks because you're getting prepared to take a lot of people who abuse me, my mom, in any fashion. They abuse us so severely, but thank God I have my people out the water. So just remember, those people will be sent to prison at Stafford Creek, and they'll be charged heavily, and they'll be sent there for life because we're tired of having to help these people who turn a lot of people into drug addicts and alcoholics. So just remember that. And also, the people who are going to Stafford Creek, they'll probably keep the abuse from the prison confidential, but the fact that they have to go to prison for life and not die, they have to literally go to prison. So that's just my way of sensing them. I didn't think I'd have to personally say that on YouTube, but the fact that I was severely traumatized as a child, so was my mother. Thank God there's other people I protected that did not get molested, but the fact that these people on the reservation who don't get paid Scott Ash, there's certain people who don't get paid Scott Ash on the reservation, and these are people who molested or people who severely abuse other people's kids or children, but now they're adults. So with that being said, I think I'm awarded a $5,000 or $10,000 per month for mental anguish from the reservation. I'm speaking about this publicly because I abolished any forms of abuse on my planet. So just remember, no abuse to children or the elderly or mothers allowed on my planet. So if you're out there being mean to someone, gossiping even, or anything like that towards someone, it's abolished on my planet. Only harming me is allowed on my planet. So just remember, I have a lot of programs supporting this and a lot of programs helping out in this goal to create harmony. Also, the people who distribute food get some food too. You can't just like have everyone else get the food, and the ones who are helping out doing it don't get any food. That's not the way it goes. Because we're not doing it, we're helping. Okay, so we're helping, and we're also telling people that speak up, and we have a right to speak up when we need to, as long as it's a good manner in harmony. So, police officers, I want you to know that I'm not here to fight crime. I'm here getting treatment in a community where it severely didn't feed me. It did not cooperate with me in the past, so I'm just telling you right now, I'm in the future. I'm from the future. I'm in the year 2022 or whatever, 2021. So just remember, I will be moving, so I've been busy with moving and getting things together. and getting all my paperwork done for moving. So I will be posting more videos. I'll have like a little studio in my room and a little place where I can call a place to, help me to navigate the system of receiving help and having harmony in my life along with a good attitude at all times. So that is my goal. With that being said, I want to say something towards my mom. She gets $10,000, and so do I. I get $10,000 per month for life. And now some people don't get paid on the tribe due to the fact that we had too many people wanting to like abuse others in their money, and you can't do that. So the people who do that are most likely the abusers. So just remember, abusers don't get paid. You want to remember that. And my daughter does too. My daughter has misophonia. She has been traumatized by the whole thing. She wasn't abused, but she was grossed out by my brother's JoJo thing he got going on for having someone to get up and walk already and get out the door and go to work or go for a walk or something. But that was kind of gross the way you did that, JoJo, because I understand you're trying to get someone out the door, but gosh, you gotta let them give a chance to brush your teeth, get dressed, brush your hair, look presentable for the community, and also remember, they have to eat breakfast too in the morning, and can't you just say rise up and walk or something? I mean, come on. So I'm gonna pay you a little bit of something. Just from now on, just say rise up and walk. If you want someone to get up in the morning, get ready. So I would say I'll give you, since you did help out in other forms, I would say $3,500 per month for yourself. That would be for self-care products. So self-care products would be you need to take a shower, you need to eat your healthy foods, you need to maybe have a cigarette because you get stressed out, all those kids you have to take care of, and a wife who's evil. Yeah, evil. So just remember, JoJo, we call you JoJo in the Christian community because of all those damn JoJos you provided in those potatoes. So just remember, we did try to call them potato wedges around you, but you did see your name in potatoes saying JoJo's. So just remember, we'll we had to pay you something because of that, and you felt like people were eating you when they weren't. They were just trying to be nice and say, well, we can't say JoJo's anymore, we have to say potato wedges, just like Paul did. So just remember, $3,500 per month. You were kind of wanting to be paid more, but I would probably put your self-care regimen at $3,500 per month, checking cash. And me and Aaliyah and my mom get $10,000 per month for life. Hannah, single one, did mention we don't get back pay. So there's going to be a settlement on that, on an agreement of a certain amount due to mental anguish towards me and my mom and my daughter. So with that being said, there's going to be a settlement. It may not be back pay, but it's going to be a settlement, and also a $10,000 monthly starting on the first of each month for life until, for the longest time. So this is the money we're going to use, and plus the settlement for me, Aaliyah, and my mom. So with that being said, Quality Nation, if you are found to be in mental anguish, I want you to email Hannah, single one, the enrollment officer because she knows all the peoples. So the people who are, they have to be tribal. All you have to have is your tribal ID, and you can't have no um, abusive allegations in your towards the children in your records, your um, they call it court records, or um, like the oh, I forgot the name of it, criminal records. So you can't have any records toward children in your criminal records. So with that being said, we don't think that the alcoholics, the drug addicts, and the people who abuse the children of the tribe have a right to the money due to the fact they were the ones doing the harming of the community, going around trying to look for children to abuse by coming up with weird stories for real. So just remember, they don't get paid. Remember that. Everyone knows who they are. Everyone knows who's been doing it, which is abusing the children. So they don't get paid because they weren't the ones who got a master's from Oral Roberts University to discover the secrets of the Holy Bible to figure this all out. So child molestation, raping, and child abusing of any kind is abolished on Super Earth. That is my planet. Okay? Alright, thank you very much. And thank you for joining the Sabrina Cynthia Christ, also known as Sabrina Maria Sox, or Sabrina Cynthia Wizenhunt, or Sabrina Cynthia Serrano. So remember, I had several names: adopted name, birth name, married name, and another married name. So just remember, uh, and also Jesus Lord Christ Ministries. So I am speaking on the fact that also I want to share something else. I want to be able to share a video I saw which supported me this whole time. My mom showed me where they are at. They were my people who I helped and helped to keep safe from COVID-19. But I'm not saying much about it. I always tried to find where they were at, but I finally found them today. So I'm watching them in a movie, and they're actually in Australia. I call them People of the Water, and I'll share the link in the description. But they're People of the Water, and they're great people. They sing praises to even just one person if they're singing to. But I felt like for a long time, for 41 years, they were singing to me this whole time. And that's such a great blessing for sure, due to the fact that I so enjoyed their company wherever I went. I had a wonderful marriage. I had, like, everything going for me in Jesus. And that's all they put as a huge sign is Jesus, because I'm wearing a Jesus ring. So I thought that was totally awesome. And so I'm like, that is so great. So I just want to smile for that and be thankful. Everything's okay. Everything really is okay. So just remember, I'm going to stop this recording. I'm going to share the video. And just remember, click the video. It's such a fun video. I love it. And they're my people on my planet. So with that being said, I claim these people as my people. They're very enjoyable people I enjoyed for 41 years, going on 42 years right now. And I'll probably get older and older as time goes on. So just remember, this is a kid-friendly video. And I just want to give credit to Sabrina and Aaliyah Land. That is actually a real place I hid. I don't disclose pictures or anything about it, because if I did, there'd be a lot of people who had COVID wanting to go after it. So you understand that. So So I'll post a video of where they're at, and you can join in on um, the world of Super Earth. And remember, eat your fruits and vegetables. You know why? Because it's part of Super Earth of Sabrina and Aaliyah Land. I hope you enjoy your food at the food bank, and I hope you enjoy your food if you have check or cash at the grocery store, convenience store, gas station, or any store like in Africa, even or the Philippines. So just remember, if you're gonna do something, do a piece of leaf. Peace out, Facebook and YouTube.